I'm just going to make awkward faces at you until I know if this is working. I do this every time. No problem. And then today, all my settings were changed. Don't know if I have an echo. Don't know if you can hear me. Hi, Jean. Jean, you got to run back up for me, babe. Do we have an echo? Can you hear me? Is it weird? I need to turn the heat off. I'm starting to sweat because I'm nervous. Hi, lovies. Can you hear me? You can hear me and no echo. Good. I love you guys. That was so weird. I went to click on my settings and I'm like, that's not my normal setting. And then I clicked on the next one. That's not. Someone was messing with me. Anyway. Oh, good. Gotta love it. You can hear me. Good. Hi, loves. Happy Valentine's Day. This is me. I'm eating my cinnamon hearts. You can hear me just fine. We don't do, so weird. We don't do Valentine's Day. I don't do Valentine's Day. I will admit it. I'm not a big Valentine's fan. And I have this husband who does sweet stuff all the time. And we moved into our house 20 years ago today. And we said, when the mortgage is paid off, we'll celebrate Valentine's Day again. That was my out. So I'm just checking that camera because it's a little bit tippy. There we go. And yes, so that's us. So I hope you had a good day. I had fun with my kids at school, though. We had a good day today. So are you ready? Are we going to play? I'm so not prepared because when I started getting everything set up, I kid you not, at 6:52 tonight, it all went to poop. And I was like, ah! Hi. Yay. Okay, I'm going to get rid of my face. I don't want to see my face. Remove. Ta-da. Get your bits, babies. So create with me. I want to have you play with me. I'm going to show you what I'm using tonight. If you checked out my blog today, you would have seen this card that I'm about to do, but don't go look now. Let's just create together. So what we're going to start with is me shoving all of the mess. I got to make a card today for Club. It was super lovely. I'm going to take, I think it's this one. Just a sec. Yeah. I have got a stitched rectangle, okay? And I'm going to take a piece of copy paper. When I say copy paper, I mean printer paper, not my fancy schmancy thick cardstock. Okay, so this guy right here. This is what we're going to be using, loves. Do your kids bring treats for the teachers? Some of them did. No, Keisha, they do. By grade 4 or 5, they're not really doing that anymore. And they're not allowed to hand out any candy at school. Nothing. They've taken all of the fun out of everything. And so it's kind of like a wah, wah. They were super sweet, though, today. A couple of them brought me chocolates, and then I made them stay in at recess and eat them with me. I'm like, I'm not supposed to give you candy, but I'll feed you the candy that you brought me. Anyway, I don't know. Times are weird. They can't have anything unpackaged. We're just going to bubble wrap them all, apparently. Okay, here, my loves. So, as I said, this is simply a piece of printer paper. It is not thick cardstock. I'm die cutting a rectangle out of the middle. I am not using the innards. You can take your innards. I know, look at you. Keisha, I swear to God, you and I think the same. Super lame. What more? I'm keeping this piece, okay? This is the piece that we want. So then I will show you. Now, I'm going to get a basic white card base. I'm going to get a blending brush, okay? I had bits already, but my body said go to bed. Jan, I'm glad you listened to your body and got your buns in bed, because this is what we need to start doing more of, is listening to our bodies. Let's be honest. We're not super good at that. Okay, so I'm using Dotto. It was a temporary adhesive that Stampin' Up! Used to carry. And I don't know what I will do when I run out. She says, I thought I ran out. Thought I was going to run out. Kids aren't allowed to have fun in school. No, you can't do anything fun. No movies. You can't show movies anymore. Nothing non-educational. So, do you guys remember Christmas parties at school and getting to watch a good Christmas? No, can't do that. Because, they don't watch movies at home. Nobody's on their screens. Anyway, okay, I'll stop being a whiner. There we go. So, look at me. I'm like, I got to stop whining. I have got my bits on the front. Now, we are not getting into a Super Bowl conversation because I know people either loved Super Bowl halftime or hated it. It's totally based on when you grew up. That was my Super Bowl halftime. And you're like, what? That was when I grew up. That was what I listened to. People are like, you can't even understand them. Dude, I need the words to every lyric there. Super embarrassing, but it's true. So we're going to be using this guy here. Now, I can keep this little piece. Yes, I know I can buy them. I'm just amazed that I still have them. So I'm going to be working with some smoky slate on mine, okay? And I got some cute comments going, oh my God, I hated the Super Bowl. Would have to, oh, Megan, can I embarrass myself further? I don't know who played in the Super Bowl, and I don't know who won the Super Bowl. Really, not joking. Same Ange, I was singing or rapping along. I know. It depends on like your generation. Now, I will laugh though, because my parents, based on the music that I forced them to hear in our household, they actually kind of liked it. There was one girl who sat outside the classroom. That hurts my heart. Okay, so this is my smoky slate. So I'm taking it and I'm using that mask. There was a comment, I need to tell Jill, on my blog. Oops, I got a big splooch there. That's why I always push off on the scrap piece of paper. Asking me, hey, how did you do your inner part? Did you ink up a block? So what you will sometimes see people do is they'll take a block and they'll push it into the ink and then they'll put it down on their cardstock just to create that kind of cool looking background. But you're going to see why I decided to use the stitched rectangles in a sec. This is very cool. LA Rams, Bengals. LA won with the refs' help. Proud Seahawks fan. I'm sorry, but I was killing myself laughing because Ryan Reynolds was there with Will Ferrell. And Will Ferrell was wearing a BC Lions football jersey and toque. Okay, that's the CFL. It's not the NFL. He kept asking, apparently, Ryan Reynolds, what happened? Why were they getting a fourth down? So Canadian rules football it's different. We have a longer field. You have less downs to get it there. Like it's just, anyway, it was quite cute. So the part you're not going to notice that I'm doing. She was OJW. Yes, I know that always hurts my heart. Not hurts my heart in the sense of like, I know as far as the religion goes, there's no issue with it. But I think I would feel guilty celebrating something in my classroom if all my kids couldn't. It would hurt my heart. Okay, so here, you're going to see I'm focusing on these edges. And you're probably going, why is she focusing on the edges? That's going to peel off. Yes, it is, but you're going to see. Okay, so I'm just making sure this has got a nice whoop, whoop, whoop there. Okay, so we've got some good coverage on the front of my card. So Will is a huge fan of the Seahawks. Yes. Oh, 11 p.m. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Okay, now, next thing we're going to do. We are going to take this gorgeous leaf. So if you're joining late, you're going, what is she creating with? Me, apparently talking to myself, talking about myself in the third person, like a weirdo, is going to be using some smoky slate. Now I'm going to give you a little hint here as we go. So I'm going to ink this guy up. Make sure he's well inked. Doing really bashing things around there. Sorry, guys. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to go like this. Whoop. I should probably stand up. What fun fact. Will Ferrell is from the... Really? Love it. Okay, just like that. Now I'm not going to re-ink here. I'm going to leave it like just like it is. And I am going to come up like this. And just as you can see, it's very soft in there. Yes. Okay. Take more. And then I think this one, I don't want it quite as stamped off there. I think I want a little bit more showing in here. So I think I'm just going to... There, that's good. Yeah, baby. Okay. I got a little sloop right there. Not sure what that's about, but that's okay. Okay, and then we'll just add one down in there. Okay, loving it. Now, I got to... Can I it out? Oh, yeah, you can, baby. Okay, there we go. Hey, hi, Eve. How are you? Oh, Nadine, you're going to love it. Did I read or hear that you were doing a camp with Rhonda? Oh, Rhonda and I do camps together all the time. We've got bingo coming up. Kind of jacked about it. Bingo! Okay, watch. Check my fingers. Okay, now we're going to peel this off. This is the fun and exciting part. And then just have to make sure you have a clean finger for what we're going to do next. Okay. There we go. So that's off. Love. Hi, Denise. Thank you. Okay. Sharon Gibb. I got a beautiful card in the mail from you today. Love you. Thank you. Okay. Now you can see what I'm doing here. With the Dotto, you just rub it off. How dreamy is that? If only all the adhesive we got in all the wrong places came off that easy. I've got one spot right here. What did I do there? Nothing, it came off. Okay. Oh, I feel like I have a little bit of a schloop in my paper. So loving this kind of look so far. Super fun, right? Look at you, Ethan Huntley. It's been a week or two. This is my cheeky monkey. How's school going? What are you taking this semester? I haven't seen you. I need to see you. Come bug me, please. Okay. Now let's go here. So what I've got next is, this is from the same set. This is like this kind of like scripty-dipty looking font here. Scripty-dipty is a word. It's like Humpty Dumpty. Okay, now I can't remember how dark I did this. Can't remember if it was first or second gen. So see, oh, that was good. It was second gen. So let me bring it up. There you go. Look at Jen. Ethan's in the house. I have English, math, socials, careers, woodworking. Ooh, who'd you get for math? You said you had metric. I knew that. I lied. I did know that. I knew that about you. Okay, so now I'm just coming in, throwing in another one of those here, and maybe we'll do one more. Notice I'm not stamping any of them in full force. They're just kind of like off and shady looking. Scripty-dipty is totally a word. When and where I can find registration. Registration closed, honey. We already shipped. You could check in with Rhonda and see if Rhonda had any extra spots. Okay, next. I'm going to need that, but that's okay. So this is where we start to have fun. Now, we have a choice. I can cut with adhesive sheets. Heavy semester. It is, dude. That is a really heavy. English, math, and socials. Eesh. We can, this will be funnier though. We can use adhesive back paper, or you can watch me use liquid glue. What do you want? Do you want to watch me use liquid glue? I used it last night. Are you proud? You should be. It was a big effort on my part. Okay, hang on. We need a bag. Basic gray. We got it. Okay, I'm putting together a weird color combo here. For those of you at home, you're probably going to be going, what is she doing? It is a basic gray, a pool party, if I can find it, and some petal, that's it, petal pink. I just have to find my bag of pool party, which is eluding me. Oh, there. Is that it? Nope, that's balmy glue. Whoa, you guys. Glue? Look at you guys. You're like, you're using glue, Ange. Okay, Ange is using glue. Here we go. Okay. We got our bits, basic gray, pink. Good. Now, first thing we're going to start with is we're going to take a piece of, just a scrap of our, can't talk. Oh my gosh, this isn't how I wanted to do this. I wasn't doing it on a cardboard, but that's okay. I can fix it. That's all good. I'm watching you tonight, me and liquid glue. I did it. Are you super proud? Okay, so we're going to get some petal pink, and we're going to take some basic gray. Don't know why I have an accent right now. Are you big enough? I'm not sure. Just a second. Okay, we got those two. We got this. I feel like I've got all the bits I need to do my die cutting. Okay, so I'm cutting this card apart, by the way. I'm not actually using a white card front. You used liquid glue once in class, and it was the funny. Hey, don't you tell them my stories. He's like, okay, it was so bad. You had stuff everywhere. Yes, yes, I did. And I am proud of it. Okay. Eth, I'll tell you. There were some funny things that went on in that room. I got Fincham's. Are you sure that is petal pink? Yes, I'm sure that is petal pink. My blushing bride is very different. Let me show you. Petal pink, which is what I'm using. Blushing bride. Two very different colors. Okay, let me put this away. Let's come over. Oh, I forgot the plates. You can't cut anything without plates, Pete. And she's gone. Okay. Liquid glue. Who are you? She's being, that's okay. You know, there was that poor woman who was just held hostage in her own home in the States somewhere. And the only reason she got, or someone clued in that she was not okay, was because she didn't send her Wordle score to her daughter. Well, this could be mine. You know, I'm not okay. I'm being held hostage if someone is forcing me to use liquid glue. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, it is not pale papaya. Pale papaya I actually keep in my in color bag. Can be the lighting. Just a second, I'll show you. There's pale papaya and there's petal pink. We're using this one. Okay. Dot, 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 not a lot. Oh my God, that's like my new saying. Dot, 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 not a lot. Because I kind of it a few times. Okay, and then I loved this one. So are you going to fit through there? No, you're not. Just a sec. We'll just give it a hack. We'll give it a hack job. Night, sweetie, you're losing a battle with your eyes. Yes, I know that feeling. I woke up last night. It was the weirdest sensation. I kid you not when I tell you I felt like I was being crushed by my blankets. I know that is like a bizarre thing. And I was it was like super painful. I had to take all the blankets off. I don't know what it was. I had a raging headache in the middle of the night. And then I woke up and it was all gone. And I was like, did I dream it? It looks orangey on YouTube. I'm sorry. Oh my God, do you have any more silly things? So he can tell you all kinds of stuff. Except if he tells you the silly things, he's going to have to tell you what he did. Because I think him and I were the ones that we would get. Ethan and I are not a good combo in a classroom. He encourages my silly. And yeah, it was pretty funny. He's a pretty wonderful human being. Ooh, that's really weird. I did not have that issue when I die cut my first one. Just a sec. I'll show you what I'm going to do because I refuse to pull that out because I'll tear it. I do not want to tear it. So I slid it back right into the die cut. I don't want to tear it out. Funniest grade 6 moment was when you rolled down the portable ramp in your office rolling chair. That was Christensen and I. We were having races. And the kids are like, can we do it? And we're like, no. And they're like, what? I'm like, no, you can't do it. This is totally unsafe. They're like, well, why are you guys doing it? Because we can. We're teachers. They were like super frustrated with us. It was awesome. Okay, so we got this beautiful pink, ferny, leafy, hollow, whatever you want to call it. I have video of that, Eth. Do you remember that? That was awesome. Okay, so we have got this and this. Now I have one piece left to do. Just a sec. Focus, okay. I feel like I said that to myself a lot in class too. Hi, Jude. Chocolate cheesecake. Oh, that sounds heavenly. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm taking this sweet little die. I'm actually going to pull it up quite high. I'm just going to put it onto here. Okay. And I'm going to go through there. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh, that's me. I'm that teacher. Do as I tell you to. Don't behave like I do because it's usually inappropriate. Okay, there we go. And we've got a chunk of this. Now we're going to be using this on the card front. So I just can go like this right now. We don't need this part. We just need this. Okay, do I have my bits? I need to die cut. I know what else I need to die cut. We need one really cute basic white label. I know, doesn't that actually sounded really good right there? I'm like, oh, chocolate cheesecake. Oh, I could use a piece of that. I need to find a scrap big enough. Well, he's big enough, but he's too big for this. And anyway, we have to get the other machine. Okay. I'll just put that machine away. Let's swap machines because I want to do something else. Now, what I'm going to do next, this one's kind of fun. We need our card front, which isn't going to be a card front because I'm going to cut this off and mount it on a card. Not sure why I did that. Got excited, apparently. We're going to take this, and this is one of the dies. It's super cool. It's like these little kind of, I don't know, it's like texture you can add to your card. So I'm going to put that just on top of the card. It's not going to cut up the card front. It's going to cut into the card front and add texture, but that's it. That's all, folks. Oh, between two of us, Eve, I feel like we got the giggles a lot. It was really bad. Oh, no, somebody's mad. I love this so I can click on you. Carrie Schultz, you're mad. It's giving me your mad face. Okay. Whoops, I just lost the die. So we got that one. Lovely. Okay, let's pull this darling in. Did you see what I did for the die for this one? There we go. So just get it while we're in here, and then we can get rid of the machine. Do the new plates fit in the old big shot? Yeah, big shoot. Yeah, and they do. All the same. I just use them all interchangeably, so I'm assuming they're the same because I've never had an issue. Sorry, just putting it down. Okay. Actually, I didn't put it down. I put it away. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our stamp set. I'm going to go with sending all the hugs. It's Valentine's Day. We got to send all the hugs. No, I'm not. No. You know what it is, Kara? Sometimes I find, well, number one, on my phone, I'll go to hit the like button, and I hit stop too. I'm just teasing you. I'm not worried. Okay, We're going to go a little bit of basic gray. That smoky slate, don't want it. Want to go. Going to Hawaii in March. Oh my God. Eat my favorite mug. That was the one that inspired the card. There's another pineapple stamp that actually, just like sending all the hugs. Can I just, instead of a mug, can I come with you, please? I feel like I'd have fun with your family. There we go. He's got the greatest mother in the world. Okay, let's go find our petal pink. We're going to take that scrap of paper that we were stamping all over, and I'm going to do it here because I want to add, I don't know what these are. Are they leaves? What are they? I should probably do it on here so I don't ink up my paper. And all I'm doing is I'm adding in just some background stamping on that, okay? I'm days away from my 500 square foot craft room. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so fun. Yes, the traveling, well, things seem to be starting to change. We have a big announcement coming tomorrow here, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so let's look at our bits. We've got this, we've got this, we have got this, we have got this. Okay, next thing I need to do. That piece of that card front that I did for you guys, well, I screwed it up, so just give me 2 seconds. It should have been, the basic white was actually supposed to be a layer, 3 7/8. Oops, by 5 1/8. There we go. Now she's got it. Now she's cooking with gas. Okay. Then we want a piece of basic gray, which I am going to cut to 4 by 5 1/4. Ooh, I almost cut a whole new piece. Just found one. And I felt like this card looked way better on a pool party card base. Dorothy's going to Wailea. Dude, that was where I was supposed to go. I was going to the Grand Wailea for like 9 days. And then I got ripped off. Okay, this piece, we're actually just going to take it and we're going to adhere it straight across the card. So nothing complicated here. I could use liquid glue for poops and giggles, but we're not going to. We're just going to do this. I'll use it on the leaves, I promise. Okay, and then this is going to go. Now, I did start to understand a little bit of your fetish with it as I had to shift things around yesterday. I was like, oh, yeah, that's cool. You can shift it. You like the neutral colors. Good. Can you guys see that texture that I added in? The debossed look up in that corner? It's kind of fun. Okay. Isn't that Inset Dye? It is. It's gorgeous. Now, this little darling here, I didn't do this the same before, so I have a little change I want to make. So I'm going to take this one, and he is going to come down onto here. Ooh, basic gray. I can pull basic gray off on top of black. Who knew? Okay, people. Are you able to attend Rhonda's event in May? I'm not, honey. They're all falling during my child's graduation stuff, and my little bean has worked way too hard for Mama to not be here for it. My eldest, he's a human being that I aspire to be. I think he's one of the kindest individuals I know. He's also a kid that nothing has come easy for. School's very difficult. It's always been. He's got a seizure disorder, which is totally under control, but some learning issues that came as a result of it because he was only 4 when they started. Never seen a child work so hard in my life for anything as he has. And so I am not. Mama will not leave for this one. Oh, shabangwa. See, if I'd used liquid glue, we could have fixed it. This I wanted to tuck, but that's okay. I'll fix it. I always do. We're going to go like this. We're going to peel. Oh, yeah. No problem. See, now maybe if I'd used liquid glue, that wouldn't work. Okay, people, are you ready? Start recording. This is going to get funny. Is this why there's more people on tonight? Is because you know what I'm doing? So, ... not a lot. Okay, every one of these I've, on the first, oh, I didn't. I get a little too excited on the first drop, and I kind of, like shot it everywhere, which was super funny. And then I giggle and I have to keep taking it from that overdone spot to apply elsewhere. So we're going to attempt to not have a lot dot, 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 which is more the path that I appear to have taken. Okay, so I successfully just did that. This is where, what do you do though? Now I'm going to get glue on my hands. I don't like sticky fingers. Okay, I'm going to hold you. Okay, now this little darling, he is allowed. We'll let him overhang just a hair. Okay, stay down. Down. Oh, see? There. What? That's dumb. That's super poopy. Oh, God, I slept. Okay, I should let it dry. It's just going to smudge. I'll just wait 2 seconds and then I'll do it. Breathe. Breathe, Ash. Allison will be so proud of you. Tweezers. Okay, good. Hand sanitizer. Sponges. Look at you guys. Do you have a fever? I know I love you guys. Yes, Carol, they totally. I know. It makes the learning part a little bit hard to start, but he's dialed. The kid's like AB student. He's got his early acceptance to university already. He's rocked it and he's never complained, but he's also the kid that puts in 2 to 3 hours every night and has since grade 3 and has never complained. I would complain. I think I do complain some nights. But he just sits down with me and we figure everything out and he does it all. Anyway, he's got far better work ethic than most people I know. So you sit there and you go, okay, there are benefits to having had a learning disability because he learned a work ethic that my other one, whose school's been easy for, has not had. So you do kind of go, okay, there's benefits to everything. Okay, we're going to peel up that blue again. Just one more time. I'm just going to lay this guy coming a bit more over here. Now, I do watch Alyssa in my class. I love it, which is it, but she always puts a piece of paper over top, and she does it like this. Okay. Only spot I need to deal with is this because it's going to make me crazy. Can I take that off? Oh, yeah, baby. She did it. Whoop, whoop. Sorry. Okay. Sound effects. Sounds like you're 14. This is the person I want to be. Yes. Oh, I know. So we always giggled because there was a kid in his elementary school when he was younger, and he was a jerk face to Joe. And it never bothered Joe. He'd tell you what had happened, but he was never upset by it. And I would make the comment going, oh my God, that kid's horrible. Like, what is his problem? He's a jerk. And my child would say to me, Mom, you don't know what he's going through at home. You don't know what made him come to school like that today and take it out on me. There's obviously something. And I was like, how can you see that at 9? That, there's more to it than what you see. I told you glue was fun. I love it. Okay, so you can see we got to there. Okay, let's come in. I have to tell you, I did love how this card turned out. And I saw this card in my head for a long time before I ever got around to making it. This one is going to come in. Just down there. So fun. Oh, yeah. Okay. So now you're gonna judge me if I tell you this. Shoot, do I tell you? So there was this girl and he was in grade 3. Now, I don't know how many of you, what's it called? It's a pose in yoga. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me right now, even though I did yoga for years, where you wrap one leg around the other and the foot hooks out the other side. What's that pose called? You saw Joe. I know. He totally would say hi, wouldn't he? He's not the grade 12 that thinks he's too cool for you. Anyway, so there was this girl when he was in grade 3-ish, and she used to make fun of him for, he would hook his leg like that. So he'd be sitting and he'd have his leg hooked around over top and completely through and around and out and underneath the other side. Now, you can tell that Mom was used to dealing with not nice people, like everyone was when we went to school. We all had those people that were not so lovely. And she would make fun of him at school, and she was like, Joseph, like a girl, and whatever. And so I said to him one day, oh my God, I'm going to go to hell. So I said to him, I was like, Bud, you just got to come up with a quick comeback. And he said, okay. And he said, well, what would be a quick comeback? And I said, well, when she tells you that you sit like a girl, that's where you say, yeah, well, I can uncross my legs. What are you going to do about your face? Now, my child in grade 3 was like, Mom, that is so mean. You can't say things like, he's totally right. But when someone's messing with your child, your heart hurts and you get the, don't get mad, get even mode. Anyway, no, he said that was not appropriate. Gotta love him. Oh, well, I'm glad you guys like the card. I'm not even talking about the card. I'm just yakking away with you. Sorry. Okay, so we're grabbing these polished dots are incredible. And I love the pink tone with this. You guys are so sweet. You're all going to get off now though, because I just told you what a horrible human I am. Okay, coming in here. You totally turn into Mama Bear. And Mama Bear is not always kind. Don't mess with my kid. Okay. I loved it. There we go. I can show you 2 identical cards. I feel like we actually got pretty darn close, you guys. Never would have thought to put those colors together. Oh, I'm glad you like them. Okay, so there. You can see it right there. Isn't it fun? So that background, you guys, like this is stuff we have to play with. So this was the one we did tonight here on the right. I got a little bit darker in the center. Yes, Mary, that is exactly it. He's so wise. I always tell him that he's a 17-year-old trapped in or he's a 71-year-old trapped in a 17-year-old's body. He's wise beyond his years and so kind and caring. There we go. Okay. What's the background from? Background is all from this. We didn't use any other stamp sets tonight. We really stuck to the artfully layered. We had die cut. If you missed the beginning part, we die cut a stitched rectangle out of a piece of copy paper. We laid it over top. We'd sponged in the stitched rectangles. Now, you guys probably can't see it where you are, but you can actually see the stitching even. That's why I was focusing on those edges, because you can see the stitching where I did. Can you see it in that one? Yeah, you can. My sponging. And then we kept that mask on. While the mask was on, we stamped this branch here kind of over top. Then we took the mask off and we added the kind of little word parts in there. Then we got to our little sentiment label. This was just stamped off petal pink. And it was amazing. Mary, I agree. Yes. So if you're kind of going, whoa, color-wise, what was she playing with there? She was playing with a little bit of petal pink, which doesn't look like petal pink on the cover. Smoky slate pool party. And then we hopped in a little bit of basic gray. But it was so much fun. Anyway, I hope that you guys loved this. So this is one of those ones. Just a second. I have 2 smoky slate markers. And so he kind of jumps into my way every time I go to put him away. Let's grab the catalog. Oh, I can't reach. Can she reach? I'm sitting down. There we go. Let's go in here because I want to show you this one. It was one of those ones. I don't know if I would have caught it. Oh, what label did you use? This is from our Sweetly Stitched or So Sweetly Stitched or Stitched So Sweetly. There's something sweet and something stitched in the title. Do you like that? It's from the annual catalog, that die that we used for the label. You guys are on point tonight with your questions. You got good ones. Okay, so artfully layered, if you are looking for it. They do them alphabetically now, which makes my life a lot easier. It is on page 34. Let me take you there. Okay, so here it is here, you guys. The designer series paper that goes with this, we actually have a gorgeous DSP that works with it. Just slide it up for you. Oh, I always thought it was on the same page. They don't show the DSP on that page, but there's a beautiful DSP. The stamps are insane. So you actually, like, I did this outline part of the leaf here. It would be a great journaling spot. Thank you, Stitch So Sweetly. I love you guys. Yeah, dude, you're out. Do not come on my lives and try and do weird spam. Sorry, I just blocked the person. But this one, you've got the background cut out, but you could also stick this layer over top of it. It's got some really cool, like you guys saw me use that really neat debossed die that we used. Apparently I didn't put it back. I will find it right after we're done. Here's another one in here that's got some really cute little things in it. And then you've got some more dies there. So there's a border die, really beautiful set. It is $72.75. So you're going to earn a free celebration item. Okay. So much fun. Anyway, I hope that you all have, I lost myself. Where am I? There we go. I hope that you all have an absolutely amazing evening. And today was Monday. I will see you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Okay. Take care, you guys. It was so good to see you tonight. I have just 2 orders, but you can submit. Oh, Megan, you need it. It's so gorgeous. DSP, if you're looking for it at the same time, like if you're wanting to make a go, just a sec. It is page 33. Oh, I just had to turn back a whole whopping page. There we go. So there's the DSP in there. It does look great with those faux glass elements that we've got. You can see it used in here with that vellum, the layering design vellum. It's really quite beautiful. But just because it's bold and bright, don't feel that your cards also have to be bold and bright. You can have some fun with that. Okay. Night, you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, you can get all of these. I need to remember to say this to people at shopwithnorthshorestamper.com. So go ahead, check it out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.